Iraq's plan to remove zeros from the dinar, a game changer for the economy. Iraq's financial landscape may be on the verge of a significant transformation. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has been considering a bold monetary reform known as the deletion of zeros from the Iraqi Dinar, IQD. While this move may seem like a technical adjustment, its impact could be profound, influencing inflation, the exchange rate, and Iraq's economic stability. Many nations have undertaken similar reforms to stabilize their economies and restore confidence in their currencies. Iraq's plan aims to simplify transactions, curb inflation, and potentially integrate the dinar into the global financial system more effectively. However, such a move carries risks and challenges. So, what does this mean for the Iraqi economy and its people? Let's break it down, understanding the concept. What does deleting zeros mean? At its core, deleting zeros means redenominating a currency by removing excess digits to make transactions simpler and more efficient. For example, if the reform were implemented, 1,000 Iraqi dinars could be converted into one new dinar. The goal is not just cosmetic. It's about restructuring the economy and improving the currency's credibility. Over time, inflation and economic instability have led to the devaluation of the Iraqi dinar. Large denominations are required for even basic purchases, making everyday transactions cumbersome. By eliminating unnecessary zeros, Iraq could shift to a more practical and stable currency system. This kind of monetary reform has been implemented in other countries, including Turkey, Zimbabwe, and Brazil. Some succeeded while others failed due to poor economic management. Whether Iraq can effectively execute this transition remains a key question. Why is Iraq considering this move? Iraq has faced significant economic challenges over the years, including 1. Wars and sanctions. Decades of conflict and international sanctions severely weakened Iraq's economy and currency. 2. Inflation and currency devaluation. Inflation has eroded the value of the dinar, making high-denomination notes necessary for everyday purchases. 3. Dependence on the U.S. dollar. Many Iraqis prefer to use the U.S. dollar instead of the dinar, leading to currency instability. 4. Financial reform efforts. The government and the central bank want to modernize Iraq's financial system and attract foreign investment. The removal of zeros is seen as a way to combat inflation, boost confidence in the dinar, and encourage its use over foreign currencies. However, this strategy requires careful execution. Without strong economic fundamentals, simply removing zeros won't solve deeper financial issues. It could even create new problems. How will this impact the economy? 1. Inflation control. One of the primary motivations for this change is inflation control. If inflation is not properly managed, printing large amounts of money leads to devaluation, forcing people to carry large sums for everyday expenses. Countries that have successfully redenominated their currencies did so in combination with strong economic policies. For example, Turkey removed 6 zeros from its currency in 2005, but the success of that move was largely due to economic reforms and foreign investment. For Iraq, managing inflation before deleting zeros is critical. Otherwise, the problem could persist, and redenomination would have little effect. 2. Exchange rate stability. The exchange rate between the Iraqi dinar and foreign currencies, particularly the US dollar, will play a crucial role in this transition. Currently, Iraq has a dual-currency economy where many transactions are conducted in US dollars instead of dinars. If the CBI strengthens the dinar and ensures stability, people will have more confidence in using it for daily transactions. A major step in achieving this could be pegging the dinar to a stable currency like the US dollar or a basket of international currencies. This would prevent excessive fluctuations and make the dinar more reliable. However, pegging a currency can also be risky. It requires a strong reserve of foreign currencies and a commitment to maintaining economic discipline. If mismanaged, Iraq could experience financial instability. Third, impact on businesses and consumers. For businesses, a redenomination could simplify accounting, transactions, and pricing. Instead of dealing with large numbers, pricing would become more manageable. For consumers, carrying cash would become easier, and psychological confidence in the currency could improve. However, the transition period could be confusing. People may struggle to adjust to new values, leading to uncertainty and temporary economic disruption. The key to success will be public awareness and education. If Iraqis understand the benefits and mechanics of the change, they are more likely to embrace it. 4. Banking and investment. A stronger, more stable currency could encourage investment, both domestic and foreign. Investors prefer stable economic environments where they can predict returns with confidence. If the redenomination leads to greater stability, it could attract foreign businesses, international banks, and economic partnerships. This, in turn, would create job opportunities and enhance Iraq's position in the global economy. However, if mismanaged, uncertainty around the currency reform could scare investors away, leading to capital flight and economic downturns. Challenges and risks. While redenomination has clear advantages, it also carries risks. 1. Psychological and market reactions. People's perception of the dinar will be critical. If the public lacks confidence in the redenomination, they may panic, causing a surge in demand for US dollars, which could devalue the dinar even further. 2. Inflationary pressures. If the government prints too much money or fails to control inflation, prices could rise sharply, undermining the entire process. 3. Government transparency and political stability. Economic reform requires political stability and transparency. If corruption or mismanagement occurs, the plan could fail, leading to further economic hardship. 4th, transition difficulties. The redenomination process involves changing price tags, updating financial systems, and educating the public. Without a well-executed plan, confusion and errors could cause disruptions in trade and daily transactions. Comparisons with other countries. Turkey, 2005. Turkey successfully removed 6 zeros from its currency and renamed it the new Turkish lira. The success was largely due to economic growth, foreign investment, and strict financial policies. Zimbabwe, 2008 to 2009. Zimbabwe's redenomination failed spectacularly due to hyperinflation and poor economic management. The country eventually abandoned its own currency and switched to using foreign currencies. Brazil, 1994. Brazil successfully removed zeros and implemented the real plan, which stabilized inflation and boosted confidence in the economy. These examples highlight that redenomination alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by strong economic policies, foreign investment, and public confidence. What does this mean for the average Iraqi? If successful, the deletion of zeros could lead to easier financial transactions, a stronger and more stable currency, increased investor confidence, less reliance on the US dollar. However, challenges remain. The transition could cause temporary confusion, inflation risks, and political uncertainty. Iraqis must stay informed, monitor inflation rates, and diversify their financial strategies. The future of Iraq's economy. The success of this monetary reform depends on several key factors. 1. Inflation control, preventing price spikes is critical. 2. Public confidence. Citizens must trust the new system. 3. Government commitment, strong economic policies, and transparency are essential. Fourth, international support. Strengthening economic ties with global partners can boost Iraq's success. If executed properly, Iraq's currency reform could mark a turning point for the nation's financial future. However, poor implementation could lead to further instability. What do you think? Is Iraq making the right move, or is this too risky? Join the discussion and share your thoughts.